beautiful Aquarians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your career reading for March 2022. I've already cleansed your space and I've meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for all your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pretend to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram, or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details, and I will never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Aquarians, so this is your March reading. I'm doing this reading in mid-February, just so you're aware, okay? I'm also running a free competition for 1 lucky subscriber to win a free personal reading. I'll let you know how to win that right at the end of this reading, but the date for entry will be the 28th of February, okay? Just so you're aware. Now let's get straight to your career reading. We've got perfection. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know? We've got be a sport. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Aquarians? What do they need to know regarding their career? Can you please guide them for their highest good? We've got mechanic. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. And we have networker, and we have voice. Okay, so immediately they've given me this energy of I just get this energy of sometimes you take on a lot, my beautiful Aquarians, because you feel like if you want a job done well, you have to do it yourself, okay? People are not as, they don't pay as much attention to detail as you do. Also, I feel like sometimes people approach things in a very different way, and I feel like you're always focused on everything being right, okay, which is brilliant for your career, of course, but just be mindful of perfectionism, because sometimes when we get, we feel that energy of perfectionism, it is difficult to move past anything that we feel is less. Okay, so for example, you may have a wonderful project that you're doing right now, but you always may feel like it's never finished because it's never right. Perfectionists tend to feel like nothing is ever perfect, so then nothing ever gets finished. Okay, so they just want you to be aware of that energy. Also, because you feel like you always have to do something yourself, sometimes you get a little bit exhausted. You burn yourself out. So I feel like they are trying to indicate here that some things you can delegate, or sometimes if you're in your workspace, you know, and you're taking on too much, you may get burnt out. They're showing me here that you're very creative, and that there's something here, following your heart is going to lead to a lot of success, because we've got the lily here, which is all about creativity. We've got the hearts there, which is about love, loving what you do. And we've also got the fish there, which is abundance. So there's some really good things coming your way, but let's see what the cards want us to talk about today in particular. We've got perfectionism, okay, or perfection rather, okay. And I do feel like, interesting. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. Now they're giving me this chant. It's almost like I'm at a soccer match or something, because they're giving me, there's only one Aquarius. There's only one. It's like this chant, this soccer chant. It's so weird. Normally I get like songs or something like that. But they're just showing me there's only one. This is about confidence. So I feel like a lot of people either rely on you in some way, or you know, I feel there's a lot of people actually championing you. They may not mention it because you feel like sometimes a bit of a lone wolf, like you're going off doing your thing. Everything that you do, you pay such close attention to detail to get it right and make sure it is perfect before you release it or before you do it. And sometimes people feel a little bit alienated, like they can't be involved in some way, okay? but they're still championing you. So if you feel that you have in some way that you're a bit of a lone wolf at work, or you feel like you have to, you feel like you're on the sidelines, there's actually a lot of people who champion you. So they want you to, Spirit want you to be aware that you're not alone. You're actually, people look up to you in a lot of ways, but they feel like you give off this air that you've got it all going on by yourself, and you absolutely do, and you will be very successful at what you do. But they're indicating people are not against you; they're with you, but it's almost like they're admiring you from afar, because they feel a little bit inadequate next to you because of this air of perfection. Okay, that's what I'm just getting now. It says progress, not perfection. Give up your perfectionism. It may cause delays in your finances. You'll never get ahead if you don't overcome this fear of failure. You are enough, and you have what it takes to improve your finances. So I feel like you have to have a healthy attitude with regards to your career, and know that you are enough and that you are going to be very, very successful. It's better to actually do the thing and make that progress rather than sit there thinking, well, I won't do it because the circumstances are not right. Whenever we say the circumstances are not right, in some way we are making a bit of an excuse for ourselves. Please don't shoot the messenger. That's what I'm getting right now. So if you feel like you've been procrastinating a little bit, Spirit's indicating that you've got all the talent and the drive and the knowledge that you need to go very far in your career. Don't doubt yourself, because that doubt is connecting to perfectionism, and that perfectionism is connecting to a failure. And there's no such thing as failure, only a learning curve of how we sort of learn how to do something in a different way. So if something doesn't work the first time, we just get back up. We learn that, okay, that didn't work. So how do we change that set of dynamics in order to move forward and tweak the plan that works? So every person in business, all the greats that we have, like Tesla or Einstein, all of those people, they never just woke up one day and went, I know, I can solve this problem. They just didn't do that. They tried and tried and tried. It took many years before they had their eureka moment. They tried, it didn't work. They tried a different way, it didn't work. They got back up again. And I feel like there's this energy where you may have felt a little bit of loss of motivation recently, or you may have felt like your energy is a little bit less than usual. They really want you to be aware that that energy is going to come back, and you're going to be coming out of your comfort zone. Okay, we've got be a sport. That's interesting. That was a chant, like a soccer match. Okay. I mean, yeah. I mean, that really connects. I mean, that's maybe this person in spirit or whoever's giving this energy right now is someone who's an athlete or someone who is very sporty. We've got you are being asked to have more fun and focus on being a team player. You could be great at any sports career or in the field of health and fitness. Improve your finances by considering working as a team or doing collaborations. Okay. Now in the center card, we've got the hearts. 2 hearts together, okay? And that really connects to partnership, business partnership in some way. So that could be something that we'll explore in this reading. We've also got mechanic. Now mechanics, they typically fix things. So if you feel like something is off in your career in some way, you may be tweaking the plan in some way in order to fix the dynamic. And it says here, mend what needs mending. It might be broken, but all is not lost. Consider a career as a mechanic in automotive, aerospace, or a repair technician. I mean, that's very precise. So if any of you want to get into that, then there's definitely something in that realm. You have the ability to easily fix your finances, but a sacrifice may be needed, okay? So they're definitely indicating here that something that maybe hasn't been working, because it may be due to your perfectionism, or it may be a set of circumstances outside your it's almost like outside your control, has made things not work in the way that you're hoping for. But a change is coming, is what they're indicating. We've got networker, so it's about coming out of a comfort zone. Perhaps you're going to meet somebody who's going to give you a piece of advice, or in some way help you within your career set. I feel like this is quite precise. If you're trying to be an entrepreneur, for example, and set up your own business, you may feel like now's never the time. And I feel like you're going to come across somebody who really inspires you to move forward. There may even be a partnership. Some of you may think about going into business partnership with somebody in order, I feel like this is something that's creative, it's on the side, or it's something that maybe you're giving up, eventually giving up like a 9-to-5 job in order to do. This is something that really speaks to your heart. And you may feel that you have to get all the dynamics in place before you take that leap of faith to do this. It says it may be time to create or reach out to your network of people who will help you. Consider a career in marketing, promoting sales, or any professional networking job, and make the most out of the resources that you have in order to improve your finances. I feel like this is about your goals, but also your gift. You have a lot of skills, you have a lot of talent, and some of those areas you may not be openly exploring them. I do feel like a lot of doors are going to be opening up for you in the next couple of weeks. And there may be someone who comes towards you and says, hey, it'd be really great if maybe you and I went and did this like project, or perhaps, you know, you've got really great ideas, Aquarius. How about we both team up and explore this a little bit deeper? And you may be like, well, it's my idea, so I'm not sure whether I want that person on my team. But I feel like this is someone you can trust, okay? Now, I mean, it could be literally like a manager. For example, if you're an artist, or you're, you know, it could be a gallery that reaches out to you. Or if you are an actor or an actress, it could be a manager that reaches out to you. Or if you are someone who, for example, has a lot of talent in some business, for example, maybe construction or something like that. And it is like, you know, some sort of recruitment agency or some sort of company that, what do you call that? They reach out to you. They sort of, I can't think of the word now. Spirit, could you please give me the word? Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. They headhunt you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm truly grateful. They headhunt you. Okay. We've also got voice. Very important, okay? This is about negotiating better deals, but also using your voice in order to get what you need and express yourself. It's very important. Whatever it is you do involves you expressing your unique self. And it says, get your message heard and noticed. You have much to share with the world. Consider careers in radio, public relations, or anything in communications. The only thing that is holding you back is your inability to speak your truth. Okay? So again, I feel like it comes down to this perfectionism. It's not that you can't do it. It's that maybe you're afraid that it won't go the way that you're hoping for. Or perhaps you've tried something in the past and it did not go the way you were hoping for. But things are different now. You're different. You're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience, okay? Now, your protagonist energy is the lily, which is about recognizing your passion, but also recognizing that you're very creative. You've got a lot of skills, creative skills. And even if you're working in a 9-to-5 job, you may be finding a creative way to do what you love. This is about finding peace. It's number 30. When you reduce it, it's 3. 3 plus 0 is 3. So this is the Empress card. It's about recognizing that you are worth a lot more than perhaps you're getting. Spirit is indicating don't settle for less than you truly deserve, okay? Also, I feel like you are creatively exploring an option that will lead to a lot of success. Now, this may start off as a hobby or a talent that, for example, you're really good at and you thought, I really enjoy doing this, but you never thought about monetizing it. I feel like there is financial reward coming for this. So I feel like you're recognizing a creative ability. Also, we've got in the resistance position, we've got love. So now there's 2 hearts here. So this can really connect to business partnership. So perhaps partnership is something that you've always thought it's not for you, but it could be something that you will explore in the future. What I've got mainly, because this card literally means love, okay, in the Lenormand deck by Lamucci Design. And it is about your love for what you do. So you may have felt like recently you felt a little bit low vibe, or the energy hasn't been there. The fire in your belly for what you do, or what you once loved isn't quite there anymore. So I feel like you may be changing or opening yourself up to some choices. It's number 24. When you reduce it, 2 plus 4 is 6, which is the number of the lovers. Gemini energy, the sign of duality. So some of you are actually going to be doing having a job on the side, or be multitasking, having 2 streams of income, or more even. But I feel like this is about you finding your love, your passion, and your motivation for what you do. I do feel like there is an option coming in for you to change in some way. Now, this could be a directional change. We will find out from Spirit in a moment. But whatever you choose to do here, we've got the fish. Now the fish in the Lenormand deck means abundance, success, prosperity. So this is going to be a very successful outcome. Also, I feel like this is a talent that you've forgotten about. Okay, there's give me this energy that this is a talent that you've forgotten about. So you may be revisiting it for something that maybe you used to do when you were younger, and you thought, I really love doing that, but it didn't pay the bills. I feel like this is something that can pay the bills in the future and also gives you that extra boost in life as well. It's number 34. When you reduce it, 3 plus 4 is the Chariot card. So that is about success. It's about victory, but it's about overcoming obstacles, getting back on the horse. If you felt like things have not been going your way, I feel like you're actually finding that motivation to push through any barriers or obstacles or challenges in order to get to where you want to go. Okay, so I really feel like this, they just keep giving me this word, and it's like an oomph of energy. I was trying to ignore the word because it is a funny word, but they keep giving me oomph. So either you are literally listening to this reading and reading a passage of text and you've just read the word oomph, or oomph is a word that you just text to somebody, or it is a word you use. It's not something that I tend to use, so please take it as it resonates. Now let's go and see what is coming towards you in your career. But your voice is very relevant. Speaking your truth, even if we got the Lovers card. So again, they're giving me this choice. There is a directional choice here. You're making some really big decisions with regards to your career and about what it is that you love doing. The Lovers is also about partnership. So if you're already in a partnership, I feel like this will be something that is very fruitful. Just to let you know, I'm using the Starman Tarot by David de Angelis, and I'm only reading the upright in this deck, just so you're aware. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Perhaps you used to be in a partnership doing something and you've let that go. 4 Cups, you're feeling pretty fed up with the way things are going at this moment in time, and you know that something needs to change, or you want to change something. You want new energy here. You're expanding your horizons. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. We got the Queen of Cups. Now this is a typical card about doing something that you love doing, and a lot of you are healers, okay? A lot of you are healers. They want me to go one more. Thank you so much. 2 of Cups again. So they're giving me this energy of partnership. Some of you may be deciding to be in a partnership with a friend or a lover, or a spouse, or someone, maybe someone from your past. But the 6 of Cups has come up because this is about wistful thinking, about the good old days, something that you used to do. The first card here is the Lovers card. So this is about choice. It used to be called the Choice card. And this is also an energy of you making huge decisions in your career, life-changing decisions. So I feel like you're at a decision point when you get the Lovers card, okay? Also, this is a time to make a decision. It's either or, okay? I feel like this is also community-based. Some of you may be thinking about jobs within your community, or being someone who stands out from the crowd within the community, but it can mean that you have to work with either a group of people in order to get to where you want to go. So for example, if you want to be an entrepreneur and set up your own business, you may decide to work with a community of people or a team of people first in order to gain knowledge, in order to find contacts within the career that you're looking for before you go off and be someone who works for themselves, okay? We've got the 4 of Cups here. I feel like you're feeling pretty fed up, and that's why you're opening yourself up to choices, okay, with this. Because the 4 of Cups is basically feeling a little bit bored or unstretched, someone who is not really engaging their heart, and you have a lot of heart to give. Okay, so they're indicating here that, you want to do something with your heart. Look at that hand bursting through the heart. This is something you want hands-on. You want to be stimulated, okay? And if you're feeling a little bit like, unstretched, or I feel like you've ignored this for a while, this feeling, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. And I feel like you're starting to think that it's time to deal with things now. When you do that, when you've become, because if you have a look at that, that hand is almost like severed. It's like planting roots elsewhere. I feel like the universe is coming on in with another option for you. There's going to be a surprise opportunity. The 4 of Cups always means all of a sudden there's something new, okay? Just when you're feeling, unstretched or unrewarded, unfulfilled, the universe brings you in a new option that gives you a new set of choices. I feel like it's an option to follow your heart in some way, but it does mean walking away from something. is what I'm getting, okay? Now, we do have a Princess of Pentacles. So this is a Knight of Pentacles. This is slow-moving money, but it is rewarding, okay? When you get a Knight of Pentacles, this is like your money is based on your hard work. And with due diligence, determination, you will succeed. I also feel like there is an energy here of, if you were in a partnership before, perhaps you were dealing with someone who did not put the effort in, okay? And you're like, I can't, it could be a team member or something who wasn't putting the effort in. I feel like you're moving away from that energy. But don't let that put you off working with teams, because I feel like that's, networking is very important for your future. I feel like you expand on your business. So if you are an entrepreneur, I do feel like there is it could even be like a brand that comes in and says, hey, I love your vibe. Do you want to work with us? It's going to be so cool. You just stand out from the crowd. But I feel like you have options, okay? It's not just one sort of option coming on in. I feel like you have options. I do feel like you are very busy. You're the sort of person who multitasks quite a lot, and it may have made you feel a little bit disconnected, especially just this little on autopilot kind of energy where you're just doing. When you get this card, the Two of Pentacles, it reminds you to have fun because you've been working really hard, okay? So they just want you to be aware that yes, you're very busy, yes, you're doing a lot of multitasking, but make sure you make time for yourself, or to engage in fun activities, because it can't always be work, work, work. Otherwise, you're going to become a really like dull, jaded. You're just going to, they're just giving me that you're going to stop remembering what you're working for because you lose your love for it. So just be mindful that you need the balance of enjoying the money that you make, also saving the money that you make and working for it, okay? Also, they keep giving me this song, this chant thing. There was only one Aquarius. So I don't know, either you can hear that or that's something that you say to your friends. I'm not really sure. It sounds like some sort of, yeah, soccer chant. But anyway, it only comes back up if I haven't really connected to the energy that they want me to give you with it. So I'm not sure why it's coming back. So if it resonates, great. If it does not, maybe it's spirit like chanting and supporting you from the sidelines. Okay, now we've got the Six of Cups. This is the outcome position. The Six of Cups is a yearning for the good old days, okay? And I feel like, especially since we're going through a major pandemic, it's still not over in certain places. It's, going back to some sort of new normal, and in others, not so much. So it depends on where you are in the world watching this. But I feel this is a longing to get back to the old you, or a longing. It's like looking back. The Six of Cups also is about you having a gift and bringing that gift forward to the world, because it is of benefit to the world. It's important. Also, I feel like there may be, it's either you are thinking about an old talent that you used to have, or an old hobby or something, and you're thinking about it, and you're like, I really would like to get back into that. And it's something that's going to be very financially rewarding, okay? Could also be a friend from your past reaches out all of a sudden and says, hey, Aquarius, I've been thinking about you, and I got this wonderful business opportunity. Or they could reach out and just, ask to meet up for coffee or something, and then be talking and saying, oh yeah, where I work, there's like an opening, and and you'd be like, oh my God, I'd love to work somewhere like that. You're like, oh, okay, I feel like they would help in some way, okay? So watch out for people returning from your past, someone that you may not have heard from in a while. It doesn't have to be an ex, okay? It can be like a friend or an ex-colleague, or someone, it could be an old teacher, for example, old tutor, in some way, that reaches out and helps you rise up. There is a rising up energy. But the Six of Cups, look at that. We've got the star energy right there. And whenever I see a star, I always am reminded of Aquarians, okay? Because there's something magical about you, and I feel like you're going to stand out from the crowd in this. The Six of Cups is about recognizing that you are a gift, and you must share that, okay? We've got the Three of Wands. So there is an expansion of opportunities here. The Three of Wands is about being confident in who you are and the gifts that you have, and delivering to the universe or to the world what you have to offer. This is a card that reminds you that you are on the right track towards success. So if you ever wondered if you're doing a good job, or maybe you felt like recently things have been pretty difficult, or you've lost your love for what you do, this card reminds you that you are doing a good job, and that you are nearly at some sort of finish point or finish line for what you do. Because the Three of Wands is just before the Four, and you're about to, it's almost like you're about to complete something that's really successful, the next part of your journey, okay? We've also got, that was not the next card, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is healer energy. So some of you may be intuitives or healers or spiritual, and you want to work in that realm. And you may be getting back in contact with the old you, as it were, to explore your spiritual gifts. Whenever you get a Queen of Cups as well, basically this means don't really focus on the money. Focus on what you love doing, but make sure that you are also financially savvy, because you don't want anyone to sort of pull the wool over your eyes, okay? I feel like the Queen of Cups here, you're about to birth something new. I mean, have a look at this card. There's like a TV there, and it's smashed, and there's a face coming out there. So I feel like this is like something that is becoming a reality, something that you envisioned, something that that you've been birthing is actually coming to life, and it's something that you love doing. Your whole heart and soul is in this, and it's going to bring a lot of reward here. I feel like financial reward is important, and it is there. We got a Knight of Pentacles there, plus an Eight of Pentacles. You worked hard for this, but everything's starting to slot into place. The most important thing is to follow your heart and know that you love doing what you do. I feel like that love is coming back. Some of you, people have actually commented, they're actually bringing me back to the voice card. Some people have commented on your voice, that it's really unique, that it's wonderful, that they love it, and they're like, oh, you should do voice work, or you should be someone who does this, you should use your voice. I just feel like there's something unique about your voice, and people gravitate towards it. So, and your words are very important. So I feel like you have the power to influence people, or be someone who is in a caring profession, perhaps someone who works within the healthcare profession, or works within and like being a counselor or something like that. I feel like people want to listen to you, okay? And you have this talent, so it should be shared. There's a lot of stars in your reading. I just can't believe, I mean, I know it's a Starman Tarot, but not every card has a star in it. So I feel like there's a lot of stars in your reading. I feel like you're standing out from the crowd in some way. Now, the Eight of Pentacles is about learning, but it's also about everything slotting into place. You've worked really hard. You're the master or the mistress of what you do. You are in control of that, and people look up to you for that as well. Now, some of you may be thinking about your financial future and inventing new ways to do things, or inventing new ways to learn more about your craft in order to capitalize on things. So some of you may have put yourself on courses online to learn. Some of you may have decided you want to expand your horizons and learn a language, or some of you may have put yourself back to college, because we've got the Six of Cups there. So that's like a looking back energy. This could also be something that you learned to do at university or college, and that you haven't explored it any further. I feel like it's coming back. And this knowledge is the thing that helps you really boss up and become, really financially rewarded in the future. The Eight of Pentacles is a lot of money coming on in. Things are changing. You've also got a Knight of Pentacles. So that means it could be slow moving process, but the finances are there, and you're going to be rewarded heavily there, okay? Again, and finally, we got the Two of Cups. So the Two of Cups, again, can connect to business partnerships, but it can mean you getting a fair exchange of money for the gifts that you have. Okay, so it doesn't have to be partnership. It can mean that you're getting what you truly deserve and not settling for second best or for anything less than you truly deserve. So I feel like you are recognizing that you bring a lot to the table, and that you actually have a lot to offer your career, and you're going to be very successful and noticed for it, noticed for that reward. But creativity, I just feel like this passion rising up within you. I do feel like in the near future you're going to be very busy with that Two of Pentacles. You're going to be doing a lot of spinning of plates, making sure everything's in order. Some of you may have two streams of income. Make sure you get rest, because I do feel like it's going to be a bit busier. But I feel like it's almost like you're just doing. It all slots into place. It just feels like it's perfect. I feel like I don't want to say revamping yourself, but I feel like it's almost like you're back. And you're back to your old self, okay? Something that you feel like was missing. And I feel like you're rediscovering yourself, or you're rediscovering a talent or a passion or something. And it's very, very lucrative, okay? I mean, some of you may, for example, work in a 9-to-5 business, and you may be like, okay, in order to enhance my skills, I'm going to go on a course. And I feel like people want to work with you because you've got this knowledge. People are gravitating towards you. They admire you from afar. But I don't know, I just get this energy that people sometimes feel a little bit intimidated in your presence because you're so good at what you do. And they hold off from reaching out in terms of wanting to partner up with you or anything like that, because they feel like you're this solitary entity that's got it all going on by yourself. But I feel in the next couple of weeks, there's something about you that changes. I feel like it's you just enjoying yourself a little bit more and connecting to your, just feeling like your old self. I don't know what that means. Maybe, I mean, it could be because of the pandemic. We all had to change the way that we worked, for example. So perhaps there's a step in the right direction of you feeling like you're coming back to your center in some way. And I feel like it opens up a lot more opportunity. And I just have to say as well, some of you may not want to hear this, but I feel like there is a potential for some sort of romantic work thing going on. If that's not what you want to do, I'd be mindful, because I feel like there's someone here at your workspace or who is connected to whatever it is you do for work that has feelings for you, okay? I mean, the Lovers card came up, the Two of Cups, and the Hearts. So I have to say it because it's there, okay? This could be someone that you used to work with, maybe coming back, or it may be an ex, you know, that is transferred to your branch or something like that, and you're like, whoa. So just be mindful of that. But wherever you're at, if you've lost your motivation or drive, I feel like some of you may be opening yourself up to new opportunities. You may put yourself on, you know, your resume out there. I feel like you will partner up with the right situation or the right job for you and be financially rewarded for it, okay? So I'm going to leave it there. There is a lot of positive energy. I do feel like it's slow moving money, just so you're aware, but I feel like you're on the right track. You're building something, and I feel like you are networking. Your message or whatever it is you do is reaching further afield, is what they're giving me. Now they're just showing me someone putting on a kettle. So if that's you putting on a kettle, either you're going to make yourself some coffee or tea or something. They want me to go one more. Okay. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Guardian Angels. Can you please guide? Thank you so much. If that's you who just put on the kettle, then there's something in this message for you, okay? It's not going to resonate for everyone. Maybe it means take a break. So spiritually, if I'm decoding it, it means take a break. You've been working too hard. We've got frozen. Okay, so if you felt like your passion for something is a bit frozen or a little bit off, you felt a little bit iced out of the cold, maybe you feel a little bit shut out by colleagues or something like that, you feel like there's cliques, know that it is because they feel a little bit intimidated by your potential for success. They know that you've got it all going on. But it says here, challenge, bleak, dormant. Someone or something in the situation has gone cold. Some things are meant to remain in a state of winter. Others can thaw out and be brought back to life again. So again, there's this energy of things being brought back to life, or a step in the right direction towards, I don't know, your passion again. It's almost like you're rediscovering yourself, okay? So if you felt like your motivation has been on pause, know that things are going to thaw out. You're going to find your passion again. Also, we've got disturbance, storm, disintegrate. I mean, some of you may literally be going through a storm right now as you listen to this reading, but I feel like this is about you sort of challenging things and shaking up a stagnant situation. Whenever you get this card, it's number 16, which is the Tower energy. It means something has become stale or something has become stagnant, and you need to make changes in order to revitalize that energy. Spirit wants you to win. If you think about the Tower energy, it is a tower that is on fire. A lightning bolt has come from the universe, which is an act of God, an act of nature, and it means that it has hit the crown chakra because you know that something needs to change in a stagnant situation. The Tower represents a prison. So if you feel like you've been going round and round and round in circles, you're on autopilot, you've become a little bit fed up with the energy, or you've lost your heart for what you do. It may be temporary, but I feel like you have to take a leap of faith in some area, because in the Tower card, two people, they leap into the unknown, because it's better to take a leap of faith than to stay where you are. And the universe tends to put the building on fire, not literally, metaphorically, in order for things to become so uncomfortable that you have to change, that you have to make a decision. So if you've been experiencing difficulties recently in your career, they're indicating here that a Tower moment is occurring so that you have to make a choice with that choice card, the Lover's card, okay? And we've got number 17, which is the Star card energy. That is your card. It's sage, okay? Now, sage is the root word to be wise, to be clear, to get clarity. And it says cleanse, purify, clear. Sage your home and personal space regularly to expel negative energies and promote mental clarity. But I feel like it's also about peace of mind, okay? So I feel like you are really going to stand out from the crowd. There's a lot of abundance and prosperity on its way, but if you're feeling a little bit fed up in your situation, I feel like you're making a really positive and necessary change to shake up the energy, and you are financially rewarded for it, okay? Now I'll just leave it there. I'm going to get you a heart. Let me just, this one is calling me, so I'm going to take this one here. I'm doing hearts for February, but I'm doing this reading in February, just so you're aware. And it says here, ante up. This game is about to get hot. Interesting that you get this particular message when you've got frozen, something has gone cold, or you know, you're feeling a little bit iced out or left out of something. They're indicating here things are about to get hot. You're anteing up, you're leveling up. Things are about to get really interesting in your world. Embrace the changes. You're really going to love the outcome, okay? So I'll leave it there. I hope something resonates in this reading for you, my beautiful Aquarians. If it does, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press the little bell. That lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very important for me. Also, if you'd like to be with a chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is put this comment in the comments box below. I am loved. And I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 28th of February. I know this is a March reading, but I'm doing this reading in February, mid-February, for you. And the competition closes on the 28th of February. Just to let you know, there will be another competition in March as well. So if you are listening to this reading in March and you have missed the deadline, there will be another competition. So don't feel like you lost out, okay? Thank you so much, my beautiful Aquarians. Love and light.